Cheers. Why?
Alright, good luck. I'm leaving.
Are we done? Are we breaking up?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm done.
Why?
Because
What
you.
did I do?
No, you know what you do.
What did I do?
You want everything for nothing.
Because I'm not giving you sugar?
No, I didn't say that.
That's really what you're crashing out. Cheers, baby.
You find me a new man.
You don't get so hasty.
Because I give everything you give
You
nothing.
don't give me everything. What are you talking about? Everything? You think? No, you don't give me everything. Are we breaking up right now?
Yeah.
We're breaking up?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I won't give you sugar.
Now it's my turn! You told me it was my turn!
We're breaking up. Oh. The breakup has occurred, everybody. You got mad? Thank you again. We're broken up.
Now look, I'm not saying I agree with soliciting. I'm just saying if you're gonna be a prostitute, at least try to be a good one. I mean, the customer service in this country since COVID has just been on the decline. How you want to be a sugar baby but you don't want to get no sugar? She just lost her only customer. I don't know too many dudes that's gonna keep putting money in a vending machine that's not giving them nothing.
Yeah.
New Eaglewood?
Nah. South Inglewood.
What, 79th?
Nah, 63rd.
63rd and what?
63rd and Loomis.
That's
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
3 blocks away from Morgan?
I don't know. I just moved out there type shit.
What chain that is?
It's a gold chain. Why? What up? I got it as a gift.
I ain't gonna lie, you have to take that bitch out.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I ain't gonna take nothing out, bro. Nah, bro. Bro, I ain't even interested, bro. I don't game bang, bro. What's up with you? Nah, bro. I got it as a gift, bro. Y'all tweaking, bro. You ain't not finna take nothing, bro. I work hard for this, bro. I'm recording, bro. That's the fucking time. Bro, what's up with you, bro? Bro, you tweaking, bro. I ain't even into none.
That young man better stay safe because one day he gonna run into the wrong one.
And there, you know what it's gonna be? Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, nigga. That's what it's gonna be.
And that's what I'm talking about. Again, I'm not condoning it, but if you gonna steal, don't steal from somebody that gotta work hard for their stuff. Go steal from Walmart. At least be an ethical criminal.
One of the most controversial dating shows had a twist so crazy the contestants filed multiple lawsuits against the producers, and it's now called the most unethical reality dating show ever. On the surface, it seemed like your run-of-the-mill dating show. 6 men were competing for the love of Miriam, a 21-year-old model. When producers were recruiting the men for the show, they were promised the adventure of a lifetime, and were looking for men who, quote, want it all. The men were stoked, because not only did they have a shot with a beautiful model, but they could also win $10,000. Contestants would take turns going on dates trying to impress Miriam and build a connection. Some even got lucky enough to secure a kiss. But Miriam had a big secret she was hiding from the contestants. And when the finale came and it was time for Miriam to choose who won her love, she decided to drop the news. Miriam said, quote, "I'm not a woman, I was born a man."
Ain't no fucking way! Boy, I wanna beat this motherfucking ass, boy.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If this happens, I'm not even fighting. I'm suing. I gotta call the authorities, because if I get involved, everybody getting ass whooping. He, she, they, them, everybody.
Him, her, him, bodies!
That's such a dangerous thing to do. That has to be illegal.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Have a good day, Con. Oh, wow. Hello. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you, sir.
Big fan.
Oh, thank you.
I want to say hi.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello, nice to meet you.
how are you?
Bro is down horrendous. He literally got that dog in him.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Calm down, brother. You scaring the hoes.
You won't catch me tripping on a bitch unless she on the floor. There ain't 2 things I ain't never seen. That's a turtle with speed and a bitch I need. I want you, bitch. I don't need you.
Niggas take you serious. I know you're trolling, but like niggas dead ass think I put you in the mood.
You want to go there?
You niggas think I right or wrong?
You want to
right
go
or
there?
wrong though?
You want to go there, bitch? You
Who the is bitch?
You.
Who is that? Sit up.
You know why? You know why? Because you do the same shit, and then I get called a gold-digging whore all the time.
What happened between you and your last situation?
Oh!
They laughing and shit like.
Man. All right. Well.
Y'all mean. Everyone's really mean.
Let's come down here. Why you popping?
Why are you worried about my last? I'm not worried about you.
No. I was asking her that question. That question wasn't meant for you. I had a different question for you.
Did he tell us some tight shit?
You want your balloon back? We do it one more time? I don't hold grudges.
Oh my God!
Let's get another balloon real quick because I know she probably jumped the gun. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I got another question for you though. Okay.
Oh my God! That's how you get them in line. That's how you get them in line. That's how you get them in line, chat. Then that's how you get them in line. That's how you get them in line.
So what happened with you in your last situation?
This right here might be the pinnacle of Riz.
Come work a bar shift with me at Hooters. By the time I got there, it was already really busy, so I had to jump right into action. This is my regular. He brought me cheesecake, but I couldn't even eat it yet because I had to get started. This is me doing my thing, making the drinks, and I didn't really get to record a lot because it was so busy. At this point, my shift was over, and it was time to put my tips in. And I just love when my tip jar is full. Like, look at that. So here I am putting my tips in, and my regular had things to say.
Yes, she smells great. Holy crap. Why I drive an hour to see my You've got an amazing body. You have a great personality. And I can talk to you about anything. It's just refreshing that I can do that.
So after getting gassed up like that, here's my clean bar. I was ready to get out of there. I worked from 4 to 8 and I ended up walking out with $451. This is your sign to apply to Hooters.
Driving an hour to and fro? Oh yeah, it's hard out here for a simp. Give that time, money, and attention to somebody who's actually interested in you. She's not gonna sleep with you, bro.
Men need to understand. Take it from a woman.
Listen to this.
Cheating on somebody ain't the end of the world. We get cheated on all the time and we stay. So now she's sleeping with other men and now he having a tantrum. Why y'all in y'all feelings? Like, get out your feelings, bro.
First of all, once your girl cheats on you, she's nothing no more. She's worth nothing. To a man who has pride and believe in himself. Once you find out for sure your girl has stepped outside of the marriage, no matter how much you smile with her, no matter how much you try to fix it, no matter how much you play it off, her worth is at zero. This is the truth. If you are caught sleeping with other men, if your man has any belief in himself, your worth is at zero. He's just walking through the motions after that.
Everybody's different, but from my experience, he's right. When a person you're supposed to be willing to die for hurts you like that, you just look at them differently. If I have undeniable evidence that a woman cheated on me, there's no way I can stay in that relationship.
You make me feel so underdressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You look, well, you are.
I'm what? I'm what? I'm underdressed.
You're underdressed.
Yeah, you're like satiny and like there's sparkles on your heels. You got your toes done.
Yeah, you look like you could work on my car.
Yeah.
Well, I did just get a pedicure.
They look great.
Thank
I like
you.
white toes.
Me too. Yeah. We're hitting it off
I know.
so well.
Look at us. Look at us.
Bro came dressed like a 7th grader, but he got some game though.
Game is game.
I don't think life could get any better than this right now. My girlfriend's feeding me grapes. I'm driving a boat. I have a daughter.
Show them the steaks.
And she's cooking me steaks right now. I feel like I'm in a dream. God, look at this view. Look at this view.
Look at this steak.
I could pass away right here, and I'll be completely happy with the way my life turned out. I love you.
I love you.
So much.
So much.
Mark my words, one day I'm gonna own my own boat, and I'm gonna take you.
Yeah.
First it was grapes, now it's steak. Oh, somebody woke up.
That's what I'm talking about! Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Bro on a boat eating steak with his woman and his baby while millionaires are paying $5,000 to go scream in the forest. Money doesn't make you happy. There's nothing wrong with having a stable income, finding something you love to do outside of partying and scrolling, and building a family. You don't gotta have a bunch of money to be happy. Some of the happiest people I know on the planet are broke and dumb. They don't got a care in the world.
Let me cook for Listen. Hey. Low down your voice, okay? Low down your voice, okay?
I said low down your voice. You don't listen to me? I said low down your voice. Okay, you don't talk to him. You don't talk to him like this. Okay, you don't accept him like this. What did he do to you? What did he do to you? Huh? Okay, if you don't want him, leave him then. Leave him. Don't give him a headache. What are you giving a headache for? Okay, hang up. I don't give a damn. She hanged up. Don't let a woman give you a headache, okay? My man.
As a blind mom of 2, here's how I know my toddler has ripped off his diaper and peed somewhere in the house.
I'm not trying to be that guy, but genuine question. If she's blind, how does she know where to set up the camera?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
You haven't even told me I'm pretty. Excuse me. You haven't even told me I'm pretty.
You have no idea who you are.
Who are you? No, they're sitting over there. We're sitting over here.
Enjoy your food.
But I'm pretty though, right?
Enjoy your food.
Ask your boyfriend.
You're getting lipo in the arms,
Yes.
lipo in the belly.
And I'm getting a small implant put.
Well, in addition to my other question, how can you possibly be a 10 if you need to get these cosmetics?
No one said I needed them. It's just
Well, you're
like
getting them regardless.
Well, I am in the adult industry, and I probably would make more money if I was like that's a kind of a big thing. And I'm
So what will you be? But these procedures are going to improve your looks?
Yes.
So then what number will you be after the procedures?
I will always consider myself a 10. I do what I want with the way I look.
But how can, if it's increasing your physical attractiveness?
You can think I'm not a 10. I don't care. Listen, I don't care, and I really don't care what you think about. But I think it's so crazy to get on a podcast and debate how a woman looks.
I'll tell you why it's important.
You alright?
Well, it's kind of like stressful. You're getting me on a podcast to debate how I look, and I've already said I don't care.
No. We talked about like
Can you
a
just
man's
stop talking?
It's a little bit stressful.
or what?
And I'm not gonna lie.
Don't
You're
tell
kind
me.
of.
Like, can you give her some?
Think about how fragile your mind has to be a grown adult crying on a podcast because somebody told you that you're not attractive. If you a woman and you crying because one dude called you unattractive, you wouldn't last a day as a man.
We're ready for dinner?
I'm late.
Stop.
Speak English?
Yes, a little, but not good. I promise.
This is Chengdu, bro.
You should be very rich or famous, right?
I'm famous but not rich. 我没钱，我找朋友要钱。我今天是来找朋友要钱的。
Okay, you're very handsome. Okay, you're my type. So can I get the widget?
Yes, yes.
Such a
Oh, bro.
Yeah, she be riding in a farm. Actually, I think I'm not very confident girl, but maybe I'm drink a little beer, so I will become.
But it's cute anyway. It's confident in a good way though.
I'm there. 我很穷。
但是我要找有钱的朋友。哪里有钱的朋友多少
Yes, 我比他有钱。
I appreciate. Thank you.
Yes. So I can't get your widget.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like her self-awareness. She said, I'm not confident and I'm not rich. The rich girls are over there, but I do like you though. And she out there with no makeup on, that's a huge green flag. More guys gotta focus on dating the woman that likes them, not the woman that they like.
Y'all want to see something wild? I'm not supposed to be back in town till tomorrow. I have 2 sons, 18 and 19. Somebody's dead. I ain't found them yet. Nobody realizes this is my house, but they're gonna find out when the cops get here. I've already called them. These idiots have hired a DJ. Look at this. What the world? Whose kids are these? Look, if you get a kid from your a call from your kid tonight, this is what happened.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to make sure they never do it again, but I'd be a little bit proud of them. Now, you gotta call the police to get all the other kids out of there, but at least you ain't gotta worry about your kids being a school shooter.
Bro, you scared me.
What are you doing?
Is this what you do in the morning?
I've even been in, I've seen situations where men have gotten so, I don't think that women know the emotional damage that they do to a man when it comes to taking their child away from them. To the point that a man will be okay with walking away to protect his peace, his livelihood, and his mental health, and say, fuck it, I just won't see my child because of the baby mothers and the shit that they go through. Because like I said, a lot of these women get so upset with these men when shit don't go in their favor, go their way, and when they're still emotionally invested in the man. But sweetie, I could have sworn you gave him back to the streets. You did not like him. So now if you don't like him, you don't give a fuck about him, allow him to live his life, allow him to continue to co-parent, allow him to show for the child, because now again you put the child in for defense, because you know your word's not gonna sting. When you curse him out, it no longer, it just rolls off his shoulder.
Depending on what you say.
So, but as soon as you start saying something about keeping that child away, a man to go to war for that. Good man, a good father, he ain't playing that shit. He is going to go to bat. He like, listen, bitch, what you're saying to me, none of that shit matters to me. But the moment that you start throwing them kids in for defense, baby, it looks very different.
Facts, and if you a deadbeat dad, you don't even need to be on YouTube. You need to be getting your life together because your kids need you. I don't care how much the media tries to demonize us, but from my experience talking to guys in these situations, men aren't leaving their children, they're leaving bad relationships. And when the relationship ends, some women become resentful and they try to use the kid as a weapon against the dad to try to get him to do whatever they want. And just because a man's a bad boyfriend or a bad husband don't make him a bad father. So it should be illegal for a woman to be able to weaponize a kid against a man. That's just crazy to me. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's our brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.